Really excited about having National Guard GED Plus on board. They do some great things for kids out there, especially those that are looking, who are qualified to get their GED. So, man, I just feel good about that lap. I hope it holds up.
I believe he likes that lap.
I like it.
Thanks, Matt. Marcus Ambrose has 4 top 20 finish in the 6 races this season, and he's been top 15 in the last 2, 21st in points. For 9th with a 28.53.
He was 19th in practice, so he picked up a little bit.
Dick? And here is David Reutimann, who had a great run in practice, 2nd fastest only to Mark Martin, and coming in here as chase material, 11th in Sprint Cup points.
Well, the good thing for David is he likes this racetrack. He drove the truck here a number of times. I don't recall him winning the pole here, but I think he may have. If not, he was on the front row a couple of times.
In 3 appearances in the Cup car, his best start is 6th. But in the 5 races since Daytona, he started 4 times in the top dozen.
Now, he ran a 28.48 in practice. If he can just pick up a 10th, he can jump in front of Jeff Gordon.
Looked like he got through the bumps, Larry, and it upset the car a little bit more than he needed to, and maybe hurt him from getting back to the throttle. But boy, she jumped there when he got back into 3 and 4, and right now it's pegged to the pole.
He's going to be in good shape here. He's going to do it, I think.
Yep, 28.34.
Yeah, he did.
P1, man, P1.
Well, Jeff Gordon said it would take a 35 to win the pole, and he wasn't wrong.
It's pretty close to it.
Coming up, Michael Waltrip, Sam Hornish, Kevin Harvick. Fastest cowboy in Texas right now is with Matt Yoakum.
P1 is the 00, David Reutimann. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how edgy was your fast lap?
It's pretty edgy. I don't know. It's probably coming to the green is about an 8, and then the car settled in and drove really well. I had a great Airstream machine, but coming to the green, when you come through there, try to come through there as wide open as you can, and if things a little free, automatically makes you think it's going to be like that on the exit of 2, and I lost a little bit of time there and probably a little time off 4. But overall, great effort for my guys, Rodney Childers, and everybody doing a great job. Had a good Airstream machine since we unloaded, so hopefully we can carry that on to Sunday.
And Mike, on pit road here, Steve Letarte and Jeff Gordon were standing side by side, and Gordon leaned in and said, "See, I told you it's going to take at least a 35."
Yeah, we quoted him. We believed him.
Yeah. But one thing that David talked about as we watched Kevin Harvick start his qualifying run, you see everybody running 1 lap. One of the most critical parts of the qualifying lap is getting through 3 and 4 coming to take the green.
Yeah, you got to leave pit road. Michael tells me this all the time. You got to leave the end of pit road down here and just go as hard as you can go. You can't be a lackadaisical and just bring her up to speed kind of casually. You got to get after it from the time you leave pit road till you get finished.
Here's David Reutimann's boss, Michael Waltrip, in the Napa Toyota. Michael has 1 second row start here, driving for DEI in 2002, and comes in here 17th in the standings. By the way, Darrell, that pole you were trying to remember was fall of 2007 for what was then the Busch Series race. David Reutimann did win the pole.
Yeah, I knew he'd been on the pole here. I couldn't remember if it was in the truck or not. But how'd you like to be Mikey? Now, he's got to go right out behind his teammate. And Mike says, I got to follow that.
Well, I hope some of it rubbed off, because Michael was 39th in practice.
Of course, the other Michael Waltrip Racing affiliated car, Marcos Ambrose, is 10th right now in the 47 car.
This car just doesn't look very happy. Looks to me like he's kind of got his hands full, to tell you the truth.
Off the gas a long time in the middle of 3 and 4, and it's not going to be what they were looking for. He's 16th out of the 18 cars.
28.83.
Car looked nervous
for Waltrip. That's half a second off pole.
Michael doing double duty here this weekend. He's going to race in the Nationwide Series race tomorrow.
Now that car coming down through there, you can see how it's kind of running sideways, dog tracking down through there.
Too loose, Michael said.
Yeah, it looked like it.
There's the front row, the franchise, and Big Daddy.
Looking good.
Well, let's meet the man who just banked the pole for the Samsung 500.
David Reutimann, the franchise, on the pole. I don't know what was bigger, to win the pole or to win the welder as your bonus for winning the pole?
That's why I had a bet with Bobby Kennedy for a new Miller welder if I sat on the pole, so I'm good. I needed one of those, but you know, just it felt great. The car was great. The Air machine was great right off the trailer, and Rodney Childers and everybody just made really good adjustments all day long. And man, we went out early. That was a long time to wait, and we dodged a few bullets, but thank the Lord we ended up, it's a blessing to be where we are. Got a good pit selection, got a good starting spot, so I'm really proud of my guys.
And you describe the confidence, the excitement, everything within the team is you guys have really turned the corner.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, and again, it all comes down to the people that we have around us. I'm not doing anything any different than I have been doing. Just I have really great people around me, and people believe in me. You know, Toad, I got to thank Toad and TRD, did a phenomenal job of building this great horsepower. And again, Aaron's for coming on board. We started out half a season sponsor, full season sponsor, and Aaron's makes this deal possible. So, man, I tell you, everybody at MWR, all the guys in the fab shop build me great cars, and my road guys doing a great job. So we're really excited.
The second time in his career, he's P1 when they dropped the green flag for a Sprint Cup race.
Thanks, Matt. More to come from Texas after this, but at the other end of the grid, the difference between Dave Blaney and Joe Nemechek, 12 one-thousandths of a second is worth $90,000.
It's a long way back to Charlotte, too.
Yes, it is.
So this is one of the more expensive road trips as far as going west.
And while last place pays at least $90,000, trying to make this race and missing it doesn't pay a dime.
Nope.
You get points and a thank you as Eddie Gossage is going to present a Beretta shotgun to David Reutimann.
David Reutimann doesn't need a shotgun. I don't think that's a good idea.
He just wants a welder.
give him one of those electric welders with a rod in it.
Congratulations to David Reutimann and Michael Waltrip Racing, pole winners for Sunday's Samsung 500.